Coast Guard radars pick up an unidentified low-profile vessel, barely skimming the water. Radar specialist Li Wei zooms in, noticing its unusual slow, steady trajectory toward Europe. The vessel's outline suggests a semi-submersible, a notorious method for Havalio cocaine smuggling. On board the Narco Crew, Captain Miguel Alvarez scans gauges, tension etched across his rugged face. Crewman Raul Mendez adjusts ballast, ensuring the sub rides low, minimizing detection risk. Satellite images reveal unusual activity along known smuggling corridors, raising immediate alarms. Agent Sofia Ramirez studies the feeds, calculating potential interception points with precision. Commander James Hall briefs the European Naval Task Force, emphasizing stealthy engagement. The submarine hums quietly through dark waters, carrying illegal cargo worth an estimated £520 million. Radar specialist Lee notices subtle fluctuations in the signal, suggesting evasive maneuvers underway. On board, Miguel signals Raul to monitor sonar, aware detection could mean immediate danger. Sofia overlays historical trafficking patterns with live radar, predicting the sub's likely path. The crew moves silently, tension thick, each second heightening the risk of catastrophic exposure. Admiral Ingrid Svensson coordinates satellite and naval surveillance, timing interception carefully. The Narco sub's small periscope cuts through waves, almost brushing detection from patrol drones. Radar specialist Lee advises the task force. It's moving faster than anticipated. Trajectory unknown. Sofia cross-references intelligence reports. Previous semi-submersibles often used deceptive decoys. Miguel wiped sweat from his brow as fuel levels drop, calculations critical to completing the voyage. Raul monitors the sub's rear sonar, aware of approaching patrol vessels just beyond the horizon. The European Naval Task Force deploys interceptors, advancing quietly to avoid tipping off the crew. Mysterious vessels appear on the dark ocean, their silhouettes barely visible under moonlight. Suspense thick in the air. Sofia briefs James Hall. If we strike too early, the cargo could be dumped and lost. Miguel signals crew to adjust depth, the sub gliding beneath radar detection thresholds. Radar specialist Lee recalibrates systems, trying to distinguish the sub from waves and marine clutter. Onboard Raul checks life support gauges, aware of the cramped, dangerous conditions. The crew's nerves fray as sonar detects distant engine sounds, possibly patrol vessels closing in. Sofia anticipates multiple escape routes, noting the sub's semi-submersible design favors stealth. Admiral Svensson orders the naval team to flank from multiple directions, a high-stakes maneuver. The Narco Sub adjusts course slightly, avoiding debris and maintaining a low acoustic profile. Li Wei warns. They might detect our surveillance, moving silently as their only advantage. Miguel notes fuel consumption, knowing miscalculations could strand them far from friendly waters. Sofia overlays live feeds with maritime charts, predicting likely rendezvous points for offloading cargo. Raul secures the cargo hold, ensuring £520 million of cocaine remains hidden beneath water pressure. The radar operator detects sudden blips, unclear if they are decoys or threats from naval forces. Admiral Svensson communicates quietly. Patrol boats maintain visual contact, avoid premature engagement. Miguel orders slight speed adjustments, tension crackling as detection could end the operation instantly. Radar specialist Lee advises Sofia. They're maneuvering. Trajectory may change unpredictably. Sofia notes that nightfall aids stealth, but also makes engagement calculations more challenging. Crewman Raul checks emergency protocols, ready to act if interception seems imminent. Miguel studies sonar readings, aware that one wrong move could compromise the mission entirely. Naval interceptors inch closer, silent in the water, preparing to cut off escape routes. Sofia coordinates real-time intelligence updates with allied task forces in adjacent waters. Miguel signals a silent alert to Raul. The sub shifts depth, hugging contours of the seabed. Li Wei observes subtle heat signatures through infrared sensors, possibly indicating engine activity. Sofia debates whether to recommend engagement or allow the sub to continue under observation. Admiral Svensson weighs risk of engagement against potential loss of millions worth of cocaine. Miguel notices radar fluctuations and fears their stealth advantage is compromised. Raul double-checks ballast systems, the tension in the sub palpable, breaths synchronized with engine hums. Satellite images detect simultaneous movements of nearby vessels, likely part of the smuggling network. Sofia briefs Hall. Multiple actors may be involved. Interception must be precise or it fails. Miguel signals crew to maintain minimal noise. Awareness of naval sonar could determine survival. Radar specialist Lee tracks subtle course changes, piecing together potential navigation strategy. Admiral Svensson authorizes covert aerial surveillance to maintain oversight without alerting the crew. On board, Raul notices faint vibrations, indicating the sub's hull tension under prolonged underwater travel. Sofia calculates estimated time for interception, considering currents, subspeed, and patrol response. Miguel watches the digital depth gauge, every meter critical for avoiding detection and maintaining stability. Satellite feeds show other semi-submersibles nearby, suggesting coordinated trafficking efforts. Sofia coordinates with European Coast Guard teams, preparing tactical engagement protocols. The sub glides silently, adrenaline high, knowing discovery could trigger immediate and lethal confrontation. Radar specialist Lee spots a small but significant thermal spike on the horizon. Likely patrol craft. Admiral Svensson orders the task force into final interception positions. Precise timing essential. Miguel signals Raul to ready emergency flotation, where naval engagement could be violent and sudden. Sofia monitors communications for any intercepted signals, hoping to anticipate the sub's next move. Crew tightens, seals, aware that depth adjustments may prevent detection, but strain the vessel. Satellite imagery reveals vessel tracks converging. A silent countdown to confrontation forming. Miguel adjusts course, navigating through shallow channels to remain under radar coverage. Radar specialist Lee warns, they may detect us visually. Prepare contingency tracking options. Sofia evaluates options. Intercept now, or let the sub move closer to national waters first. The sub hums deeper, engines whispering against hull pressure as waves pass overhead. Admiral Svensson orders. Premature strike could push the sub to dump cargo into the sea. Miguel senses tension rising. Crew movement synchronized, each second carrying enormous stakes. Raul monitors life support and ballast, ready for rapid response if the vessel is engaged. Satellite imagery shows subtle signals, possibly indicating another vessel shadowing the sub. Sofia calculates interception angle, considering environmental factors and sub semi-submersible advantage. Miguel notes slight increase in hull vibration, possibly caused by nearby patrol craft sonar pulses. Radar specialist Lee recalibrates thermal sensors to detect heat signatures through water density anomalies. Admiral Svensson instructs aerial drones to maintain distance while capturing high-resolution imagery. Sofia overlays multiple intelligence layers, attempting to predict evasive maneuvers accurately. The sub glides silently toward a potential rendezvous, unaware of precise naval positioning nearby. Miguel notices faint radar echoes, alerting him to approaching patrol vessels closing from port side. Raul grips the sub's handrails, tension tight in the cramped interior, aware that seconds matter. Sofia tracks sub-movements in real time, overlaying intelligence from satellites and maritime radars. Admiral Svensson coordinates naval units silently, ensuring they remain unseen by the Narco Crew. Miguel signals crew to maintain minimal noise as sonar pulses from distant ships grow stronger. Radar specialist Lee calculates sub-trajectory against patrol movements, predicting imminent interception. Sofia warns Hall. Any sudden movement could trigger panic and force cargo dumping into the sea. Miguel adjusts ballast carefully, sub-gliding beneath waves while avoiding detection from above. Raul monitors internal pressure, noting vibrations as tension builds with each passing minute. Satellite feeds detect distant semi-submersible silhouettes, indicating possible accomplices nearby. Admiral Svensson orders aerial drones to reposition, capturing high-resolution imagery of the sub. Sofia overlays radar and thermal imaging, tracing heat signatures suggesting sub-crew stress. Miguel signals course correction, where subtle movements may determine whether the mission survives. Radar specialist Lee warns of slight hull temperature spikes, possibly due to approaching patrol craft. Raul tightens cargo restraints, aware that 520 million pounds of cocaine could be lost in moments. Sofia debates whether interception should be immediate or delayed for safer capture. The sub hums quietly, engines barely audible, every vibration magnified under tension-filled conditions. Admiral Svensson instructs patrol units to maintain silent approach, surrounding the sub strategically. Miguel senses impending detection. The crew exchanges tense glances under dim sublighting. Raul monitors sonar for underwater disturbances, every ping echoing potential danger. Satellite imagery reveals multiple patrol craft converging, narrowing the sub's escape options. Sofia calculates interception, timing, balancing risk of cargo loss against safe seizure of the vessel. Miguel orders crew to remain calm, adjusting periscope depth to avoid visual detection. Radar specialist Lee detects minor course shifts, indicating the sub may be evading surveillance. Admiral Svensson signals the first patrol interceptor to approach silently from starboard side. Sofia warns Hall, "We must anticipate evasive maneuvers. One wrong move could end this operation." Raul checks ballast control, preparing for emergency surfacing if detection triggers panic. Miguel notes the sub's slow but steady approach to international waters. Tension thickening. Satellite feeds reveal another vessel trailing at distance, potentially part of the smuggling network. Sofia overlays historical patterns to predict rendezvous points, narrowing interception zones. Admiral Svensson orders patrols to hold positions, waiting for optimal engagement opportunity. Miguel signals crew to ready emergency protocols, aware interception could become violent instantly. Radar specialist Lee tracks minor acoustic anomalies, analyzing potential threats in real. Raul braces as hull vibration increases, subtle signs of approaching sonar detection from patrol craft. Sofia monas old channels, coordinating across agencies to prevent accidental missteps. The submarine continues its stealthy glide through the dark ocean, each passing wave raising the tension further. Admiral Svensson authorizes final approach maneuver, positioning naval units to cut off escape routes. Miguel adjusts depth gauge carefully, aware that surfacing prematurely could ruin the mission. Radar specialist Lee notes unusual movement, possibly indicating the subcrew sensing nearby patrols. Sofia alerts Hall, "Prepare to intercept." All tactical units are in position for a coordinated strike. Raul checks emergency flotation systems, ready in case rapid surfacing is needed. Satellite imagery detects minor plumes from water movement, signaling sub-adjustments. Admiral Svensson communicates silently with interceptors. Hold formation, wait for clear engagement. Miguel signals crew to maintain composure, aware detection is imminent but not yet complete. Radar specialists recalibrate sonar, confirming patrol craft positions and sub's relative depth. Sofia notes possible decoys, multiplays semi-submersible sightings, complicating interception strategy. The sub hums lower, engines muffled, hugging contours of the seafloor to remain invisible. Raul secures cargo hatch, tension visible in every controlled movement of the crew. Admiral Svensson orders aerial drone surveillance to track subtle heat signatures from the sub. Miguel senses pressure building, every heartbeat magnified by the risk of imminent confrontation. Sofia calculates multiple interception vectors, deciding which offers the best chance of seizure. Radar specialist Lee alerts patrols converging at port and starboard, adjusts sub-navigation slightly. The Narco sub glides silently, tension coiling like a spring inside its metal hull. Miguel signals small depth corrections, avoiding detection while maintaining steady speed. Roll monitors all gauges, aware the difference between mission success and disaster is seconds. Satellite imagery shows slight plumes in water near the sub, possibly indicating detection risk. Sofia advises Hull, "One wrong move, and the cargo could be lost, or crew harmed." Admiral Svensson readies verbal commands for interception, eyes scanning all live feeds. Miguel notes small changes in sonar echoes, signaling approaching patrols almost within range. Radar specialist Lee recalculates acoustic patterns, ensuring engagement won't trigger alerts prematurely. Roll braces as tension peaks, holding his breath with every subtle vibration inside the sub. Sofia prepares final engagement recommendations for Hull, coordinating across multiple agencies. Miguel orders crew to steady, aware interception could begin any second. Life and death stakes high. Satellite feeds detect converging patrols, closing in, narrowing the sub's possible escape paths. Admiral Svensson signals, "Engage now if they surface. Timing is critical to prevent cargo loss. The Narco subris is slightly, periscope barely visible, unaware of precise positions of interceptors. Raoul grips rails. Tension mounting as every crew movement becomes crucial for survival. Sofia overlays multiple intelligence layers, predicting evasive maneuvers with growing certainty. Miguel adjusts ballast carefully, aware depth changes could trigger sonar detection. Radar specialist Lee confirms interceptors in position. Strategy poised for maximum control. Admiral Svensson authorizes engagement, instructing patrols to surround the sub without alerting crew. The Narco sub continues silently, engines whispering as waves pass, unaware of imminent interception. Sofia notes the crew's tight coordination, marveling at their precision under extreme tension. Miguel senses approaching patrols. Subtle sonar vibrations ripple through the sub's hull. Raoul tightens restraints, aware cargo safety is crucial for criminal leaders expecting delivery. Satellite feeds reveal patrol craft converging at calculated angles. Precision critical. Admiral Svensson instructs drones to illuminate thermal signatures, maintaining covert observation. Sofia calculates interception probability, considering speed, depth, and submaneuverability. Miguel orders crew to adjust periscope depth slightly, hiding from aerial detection. Radar specialist Lee monitors minor acoustic shifts, ensuring naval units maintain silent approach. The sub glides toward shallow waters, its semi-submersible design minimizing visual exposure. Raoul monitors oxygen levels, every gauge critical as tension inside the submounts. Admiral Svensson prepares for final maneuver, ensuring interceptors cut off all escape paths. Sofia advises, "This is the moment where patience and timing will determine success." Miguel signals crew to steady themselves, knowing seconds now decide mission outcome. Satellite imagery shows subtle plumes, indicating the sub is unaware of precise intercept positions. Radar specialist Lee recalibrates thermal sensors, confirming patrol positions and sub's stealth status. Raoul braces as the hull vibrates under subtle sonar pulses, tension palpable in every corner. Admiral Svensson signals to interceptors, "Prepare boarding teams. Engagement imminent." Sofia overlays radar, thermal, and satellite data, anticipating evasive actions by the subcrew. Miguel adjusts ballast slightly, knowing any mistake could trigger panic and jeopardize mission. Radar specialist Lee confirms final approach vectors for patrol craft, timing down 2 seconds. Raoul grips cargo restraints tightly, aware that even minor jolts could damage the illicit shipment. The Narco sub glides silently, unaware of the precise positions of naval interception teams. Admiral Svensson coordinates final approach, instructing patrols to circle and contain the vessel. Sofia notes subtle movement patterns suggesting crew anxiety, predicting next course adjustments. Miguel senses tension coiling among crew, every action calculated for survival and secrecy. Raoul monitors gauges, aware the weight of 520 million pounds cocaine could influence sub-behavior. Satellite imagery shows final convergence of naval units, positioning for perfect interception. Admiral Svensson signals, "Engage, containment, and seizure," to commence immediately. Miguel notices approaching shadow and sonar, realization dawning that interception is underway. Raoul grips the deck tightly, bracing his patrol craft close, tension inside sub reaching peak. Sofia watches the live feed, adrenaline surging as the sub's options shrink by the second. Radar specialist Lee confirms patrols in precise position, ready to engage without alarming crew. The Narco sub rises slowly, almost brushing detection thresholds, unaware of exact interception timing. Admiral Svensson coordinates boarding teams, ensuring safety while preventing cargo dumping. Miguel signals for stealth adjustments, knowing failure could mean loss of both life and shipment. Raoul secures final restraints, every crew movement careful, aware seconds will decide outcome. Satellite imagery detects patrol craft shadows converging, tension reaching cinematic intensity. Sofia overlays multiple feeds, predicting final evasive maneuvers, uncertain if sub can escape. Miguel senses impending interception, heartbeats synchronized with sub's engine vibrations. Radar specialist Lee monitors subtle changes, ensuring engagement occurs without premature detection. Admiral Svensson orders precision containment, allowing no room for sub-escape or cargo loss. Roll braces for final maneuver. Tension coiling like spring inside the confined sub-interior. The Narco sub glides forward, unaware that patrol craft flank positions have closed completely. Sofia watches live feeds, calculating probabilities of success. Tension palpable with every second. Miguel adjusts ballast for emergency surfacing, aware timing could mean life or mission failure. Admiral Svensson signals interceptors. Boarding teams deploy, maintain tactical advantage. Radar specialist Lee confirms thermal signatures. The sub is contained with 0 room to maneuver. The Narco sub is cornered. 520 million pounds cocaine at risk. Crew tense. Patrols ready. What happens next? Even as the patrols fade and the sea returns to a deceptive calm, questions linger over hidden networks still moving beneath the waves, and the fate of shipments that never reached the surface. Was this capture the end of one operation, or merely a single thread in a vast web of international trafficking that continues to shadow the oceans? For every sub intercepted, how many more glide unseen beneath the horizon, carrying secrets the world may never uncover?